So we've had a couple of good segments, and I know that'll continue. We're really pleased to have with us Nick Trotto, who is the Marketing and Communications Associate, new Marketing and Communications Associate at the Chamber. Welcome, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Nick, you're new to this position, but not necessarily new to the Chamber because of an internship that you participated in, and then with Zavin Denoyan, who had been with the Chamber for nearly 2 years, both as an intern and then later as an employee. He went to join the new fledgling cannabis industry that opened up a spot, and you were the right time, right place. But it started with an internship.
Yep, it did start with an internship.
And you are a graduate of Fitchburg State, and you started your internship while a student.
Yep.
And kind of why the internship? Was it something that was required at Fitchburg State, and what have you gotten out of it?
So it was a requirement to receive my bachelor's degree from Fitchburg State University in Professional Communications. And what I've gotten out of my internship is really the experience and the connections and the resources I'm making. I'm forever thankful for. I mean, it's been an amazing experience for me. It's got my foot in the door. It's gotten me to see what the job's really, really like instead of just learning about it.
Yep.
And you know, just being able to contribute to the team wherever you're interning has been, it's been a great experience.
And your major at Fitchburg State was?
Professional Communications.
Professional Communications, and that is a pretty big program at Fitchburg State. And ironically, Zavin Denoyan, who your predecessor, was also a video or communications video?
He was a communications major as well.
Okay.
From Fitchburg.
With a focus on video, I think.
Yep.
All right, got it. And so, you know, you've had that internship, your new role now. You could maybe describe that, as we said, Marketing and Communications Associate. What are you doing every day?
There's a lot that I do day from day. There's a lot of platforms that the Chamber go ahead and utilizes. It's really just have my hands full with anything from print material to online material. Go ahead and monitoring their social media accounts, doing advertising for that, and just really, staying busy, touching all the realms of communication, I'd like to say. Anything from radio, television, just keeping the word out the best way possible.
The social media platform, we've got Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. You know, how people get their information has become much more spread out, disparate, and you've got to be feeding those and then responding and promoting our members and talking about issues we care about.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the members that we have are so diverse, you know, from age range and everything, and the community members in Central Massachusetts are also, it's such a diverse group. So if you're not utilizing all the platforms and specifically going at, you know, that target audience that you want to get with that tool, then you're going to miss out. And if you're not doing print material and you're only doing social media, then you're missing a whole market of people that you can connect with.
And not to mention our Chamber Exchange, the newspaper, in the TV show. You know, we've got to get that out and promote it. And internships, you know, we again say this all the time. We try to practice what we preach at the Chamber. We try to have as many internships as we can manage, you know, so it's mutually beneficial. And we encourage our members all the time that if, you know, the single biggest issue that we hear from our members is access to a workforce and how do they build their workforce. And that's in every sector. It could be retail, could be healthcare, could be manufacturing, it could be in the life sciences and biotech. They all need that workforce. And one of the ways or strategies to help build that workforce is internships. So we look forward to finding you an intern now that you're in the position. But one of the things you do is kind of help promote some of our events, and we've got some events coming up, right?
Yeah, we do, absolutely. I can go ahead and touch upon them really quick. Yeah, October 19th, this is the third year, we'll be having our Game Changers event. This is taking place at Mechanics Hall.
That's the old business conference and expo. We call it Game Changers Business Conference and Expo with some keynotes and panels.
Yep, keynote speaker will be Lauren Lish. She's the president and CEO of Mass Development.
She's our luncheon keynote, right?
Yep, that is correct. And then on November 30th.
In the morning, I think we have Larry Curtis from Wind Development, which have done some pretty significant projects in Worcester over the years, and more recently the Canal Lofts, and then the Voc Lofts, and he's going to talk about, you know, what's next in terms of housing development in Worcester.
Okay, really exciting. Yeah, it's going to be a great event to attend. And on November 30th, we have our 143rd annual meeting, which is going to be held at the DCU Center this year. It's a great program. It kind of highlights the Chamber's accomplishments throughout the year and then sets in place the goals that we want to accomplish for next year as well.
Right, and we're very excited. I think we're going to probably announce it here in the show, and we're going to be getting the word out to our members, but we have the former Secretary of the Navy, Ray Mabus. He was the Secretary of the Navy throughout the entire Obama administration. Prior to that, he had been the ambassador to Saudi Arabia, as well as the governor of Mississippi. Wow. And given kind of the world that we're living in at the moment and some of the tensions that exist globally, I think he'll bring a great perspective, as the former Secretary of Navy and ambassador of Saudi Arabia that is timely. And then I think we've got something in September too, right? Breakfast Club.
Oh, the Breakfast Club. Yeah, September 6th. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Skipped past it there. So September 6th, like Tim was saying, we have the Breakfast Club, and that's being held at the new AC Marriott Hotel, which is absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't seen it, by the way, definitely take a look at. And the keynote speaker for that is Travis McCready. And again, that will be held on September 16th. And Travis is the president and CEO of Life Science Center. Yeah, the Mass Life Science Center. We had Dr. Michael Green, who's the director of the Cancer Center at UMass Medical School. And, they work hand in glove with the whole life sciences industry and trying to come up with therapies and cures. And the Mass Life Sciences Center helps fund not just research, but bricks and mortar and growing the life sciences industry, and healthcare, which is so much, part of the Massachusetts economy and the biggest employer in the region. So Travis McCready, we look forward to having him as a speaker because, the whole life sciences sector and the healthcare sector is such a big and important part of economy now, but even more so in the future. So we're excited. So if someone wants to learn about those events, attend those events, where do they go? Yep, if they want to learn more about them, register, they can visit the worcesterchamber.org, or they can call us at 508-753-2924. And make sure to follow us on everything social media so they can stay up to all the news and everything the Chamber has to offer. Excellent. Well, Nick, welcome aboard in the new role.